What did God promise to bless Israel in Genesis 12:3?
Today's focus is, who really blesses Israel?
Growing up in Sunday school, I was taught from the Bible, those who bless Israel will be blessed, and those who curse Israel will be cursed. And from my perspective, I want to be on the blessing side of things.
Of those who bless the government of Israel?
Those who bless Israel is what it says. It doesn't say the government of, it says the nation of Israel. So that's in the Bible. As a Christian, I believe that.
Where is that?
I can find it to you. I don't have the scripture off the tip of my, you pull out the phone and use the Google.
It's in Genesis. But so you're quoting a Bible phrase. You don't have context for it and you don't know where in the Bible it is, but that's like your theology? I'm confused. What does that even mean?
Tucker.
I'm a Christian. I want to know what you're talking about.
Okay. Where does my support for Israel come from? Number one, because biblically we're commanded to support Israel. But number two,
hold on.
I'm not holding on.
Hold on. You're a senator and now you're throwing out theology and I am a Christian and I am allowed to weigh in on this. We are commanded as Christians to support the government of Israel?
We are commanded to support Israel. And what
does that mean, Israel?
We're told those who bless Israel will be blessed.
But hold on, define Israel. This is important. Are you kidding? This is a majority Christian country.
Define Israel? Do you not know what Israel is? That would be the country you've asked like 49 questions about.
So that's what that's what God is talking about.
The nation of Israel, yes.
So is that the current borders, the current leadership? He's talking about the political entity called Israel?
He's talking about the nation of Israel. Yeah, nations exist, and he's discussing a nation. A nation was the people of Israel.
Is the nation
the
God's referring to in Genesis, is that the same as the country run by Benjamin Netanyahu right now?
Yes.
It is. Okay.
And by the way, it's not run by Benjamin Netanyahu as a dictator. It's a democratic country that elected.
He's the prime minister.
Right.
What?
But just like, America is the country run by Donald Trump. No, actually, the American people elected Donald Trump. The same principle is there.
This is silly. I'm talking about the political entity of modern Israel.
Yes, and that is
You believe
Israel.
That's what God was talking about in Genesis.
I do, but
that country's existed since when?
For thousands of years. Now, there was a time when it didn't exist, and then it was recreated just over 70 years ago.
I'm saying, I think most people understand that line in Genesis to refer to the Jewish people, God's chosen people.
That's not what it says.
Okay, Israel.
God made a promise to Abraham. I will bless those who bless you, and him who dishonors you, I will curse. That wasn't just the poetry from the mouth of the living God.
You bless Israel, you're blessed. You curse Israel, you're cursed. It doesn't matter who you are. Why Ted Cruz was right. Ted Cruz understands what many pastors have forgotten. Israel matters to God. And when America supports Israel, we're not just securing an alliance, we're aligning with heaven. Why Cruz is considered right. Biblically, Cruz's stance reflects obedience to God's promise to bless those who support Israel. His recognition of the alliance's strategic value, countering Iran, is seen as fulfilling Proverbs 21:31. The horse is made ready for the day of battle, but victory rests with the Lord, where prudent action aligns with divine will. Carlson's isolationism, by contrast, is viewed as defying God's plan for Israel's protection. Tucker Carlson has influence, but no reverence for God's covenant. His argument was rooted in nationalism, not scripture. He reduced Israel to a strategic liability, a burden on U.S. interests. He exposed a worldview that says America is the center of the universe. Where do you stand? Genesis 12:3 is not optional. It's a sword that divides. You either bless Israel and are blessed, or you dishonor Israel and face God's rebuke.
Deuteronomy 7:2-6. You are a people holy to the Lord your God, his treasured possession, affirming Israel's chosen status.
Psalm 121:4. He who watches over Israel will neither slumber nor sleep, highlighting God's protection. Romans 11:1-2 confirms God's enduring covenant with Israel, rejecting the idea of replacement. Psalm 88. You transplanted a vine from Egypt, symbolizing God's establishment of Israel. Question of the day: do you bless what God blesses, what he has made clear? Please share your thoughts.